Hello, everybody. My name is Walter Duckworth, and I'm excited to tell you that I just got cast for the role of Attorney Rice in the movie Rough Patch Twisted Fate. I was on Facebook one night, and a cameraman I know named Leroy Beacon sent me a message that they were looking for actors for this film. So I checked it out, and I liked the storyline, so I decided to send in my video submission, and I got chose to play Attorney Rice. And Attorney Rice is an attorney that is trying to help a lady get her daughter adopted before she goes to prison or possibly gets the death penalty. So, I would kind of relate my own personality to that as, I'm a fairly warm person, and I've always tried to help people out a lot when I could. And so, I'm hoping I can bring a little warmth to the character of Attorney Rice and, really knock this thing out of the park. When I was cast for this role, I was kind of in a bad mood that day. I had just wrapped on a couple of great films and been looking for something to get into, and a lot of stuff's been going on in life. So when I got that message that I'd been cast, it really made me feel good because I was like, yeah, I got something else to do. And I know a few of the people on the film, and I've worked with them in the past, and I'm looking forward to meeting all the new people on the film too. And I hope this film gets picked up and becomes a blockbuster. And a few actors that I admire are, well, there's a lot of them, really too many to name, but Morgan Freeman's always been one of my favorite, and I love Anthony Hopkins, and, a lot of the new guys are good, like Christian Bale, and Will Smith's pretty funny. He's a good action actor too, but, I kind of like his comedy stuff better, and actresses, oh, I love so many of them. There's just too many to name. There's Halle Berry's a great one. Sandra Bullock's a great one. Meryl Streep's awesome. And let's see, some of the younger ones I like a lot. Jessica Biel. And I don't know. I guess that's about all I can think of to name. There's just too many of them to be, to narrow it down is hard. If I ever won an Oscar, I know one thing I would say for sure. First thing first, I would say thank you, God, because I believe that God's got me right where He wants me to be. I've been praying hard about this, and my acting career is moving pretty good. And secondly, I would thank my wife and mother who have helped me out a lot. They've helped pay for my acting classes and whatnot because I've been in quite a financial pickle for a while. But that's all starting to change, and things are doing a lot better. And then thirdly, I'm sorry, I would thank my manager Stephanie Klein, who has been a great mentor to me. She's hooked me up with the right classes to go to, and really been sending me the submissions and whatnot. And so I would definitely thank goodness for her and for all my family and for all the people that have cast me in all these awesome films I've been in. I've had the acting bug now for about 5 years. Before I was acting, I always was into some kind of performance. I sang, I've been in bands, I've, done a few plays and things, and I started my own business 13 or 14 years ago and was a CEO and traveled all the time, and I had a son who was born in 2003, and he regressed into autism, and it became impossible for me to work, and I started staying home, and finally ran out of money and took a job as an extra on the movie The Blind Side, and got lucky enough to get to sit next to Sandra Bullock for 4 or 5 hours and watch them do all their scenes and everything, and it really interested me. So I decided, hey, I think I might try doing this stuff. So I started auditioning for some indie films, and I started getting parts, and so I started taking classes, and then I got signed on with an agency, and I've been in about 9 or 10 films with speaking parts now, and it's going pretty good. And getting this film, I think, will be my 10th or 11th. I have to look at my resume, but anyway, I'm really proud to be working here, and still doing a little singing on the side. Still doing the stay-at-home dad thing, but the acting career is going great, and actually have a couple SAG films coming up, so looks like it, might be working out for me. And I would like to encourage you all to see this film when it comes out, but hey, the book's already out. You ought to check out the novel, and then you can see exactly what I'm going to bring to the table as Attorney Rice, because I'm going to be quick on my feet, and I'm going to try to win this case. and get justice for that woman and her little girl, because nobody deserves what she had to go through. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you on set.